The sun bled red over the desert as the young Apache woman stumbled into the cowboys' camp. Her hands were trembling, eyes wild with fear. Behind her, smoke rose from the canyon, the mark of soldiers burning her village. "Take me," she whispered, falling to her knees. "As your prisoner, but please, save my family." The cowboy, Jack Reddington, froze. He had seen many beg for mercy, but none had offered themselves in exchange for others. She wasn't begging for her life, she was bargaining it away. Jack's jaw tightened. "You're asking me to fight soldiers?" "Yes," she said, meeting his gaze. "Or I'll die knowing I did nothing." Something in her voice, that blend of courage and despair, struck him deep. Against all reason, Jack holstered his gun and said, "Get on the horse." That night, they rode toward the fire. When they reached the edge of the burning village, Jack saw the truth. The soldiers were still there, rounding up the remaining tribespeople. He wanted to turn back. But the woman, Leona, didn't hesitate. She ran straight into danger. Jack cursed, fired a warning shot, and chaos erupted. He dragged her behind cover as bullets ripped through the dust. "Are you mad?" he growled. "They're my blood," she cried. Her family, a mother and 2 children, were tied to a wagon. Jack aimed, fired clean shots, and cut the ropes. Together, they fled into the night. When they finally stopped, Leona collapsed in his arms, sobbing with relief. For the first time, Jack realized, this woman wasn't just brave. She was unbreakable. They hid in an old mine shaft as dawn broke. Jack patched her wounds quietly, pretending not to notice her tears. "You could have died for them," he said. "I'd rather die saving family than live watching them burn," she whispered. Her words stirred something buried deep in him, memories of his own family lost in war. When Leona fell asleep, Jack watched her, not as a captive, but as someone who carried more strength than most men he knew. By the time the sun reached its peak, soldiers rode past the ridge. Jack pulled her close, hand over her mouth, keeping her safe in the shadows. Their hearts pounded in sync. When the danger passed, neither moved. Something wordless had changed between them, something neither could name. Days passed. The family grew stronger under Jack's protection. He taught the children to ride and helped Leona find food in the harsh lands. But rumors spread. The army was searching for the outlaw who stole a prisoner. Jack knew they'd come for him next. "You should leave," he told her. "Take your family and go north." Leona shook her head. "You saved us. Now I'll save you." Before he could stop her, she rode toward the nearest fort alone, to speak for him, to clear his name. Jack waited in silence, heart heavy with dread. 3 days later, a rider appeared in the distance, Leona. Behind her rode an officer, holding a pardon signed by the general himself. She told them the truth, the officer said. "You're free, Reddington." Leona dismounted, breathless. "You didn't just save my family," she said softly. "You gave me back my faith." Jack looked at her, the woman who had once offered herself as a prisoner, now standing proud and free. He smiled for the first time in years. "Then maybe it's time I stop being a prisoner too," he said, taking her hand. And under the endless sky, 2 broken souls finally found peace.